Thunder Report from 107.7 The Franchise.
Our Oklahoma City Thunder ended a 10-game win streak with a loss at the Wizards this past weekend. They may have started another one here tonight in Chesapeake Energy Arena with an 86-77 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. The Thunder now lead that series 2-1 with one more game coming up in February here at the Peak. Let's listen in now to post games from Thunder coach Scott Brooks and from Kevin Durant.
I thought we did a good job of playing tough defensive basketball throughout the game. One of the strengths of our teams, obviously, is our versatility. I think tonight it showed, sometimes you have to play different styles of basketball to get a win. Obviously, Memphis does a great job of playing half-court basketball, and their bigs do a great job of scoring around the paint, defending the paint, and facilitating their offense. They're great passing bigs. And on the road, we won small tonight. I thought we did a good job of winning big, but that's when you play teams in this league, you got to be able to play different ways. And I thought that was very clear tonight. We can play different styles of basketball and still come away with a win.
Yeah, Darnell Mabry, the Oklahomans got the 20-4 run at the end of the second quarter. You guys held them scoreless, or not scoreless, but without a field goal for the final 6+ minutes. What was the key there?
Well, I thought we were playing a little faster. That was about the last six minutes or so. That was the first time and probably the only time tonight that we played our basketball, stops and run, get a good shot on offense. And then we were playing a little slow. The ball was at times a little sticky in our hands, and we have to get off the basketball. And teams double team and trap the guard. We got to make sure that we were quick to pass. And they did a good job defensively, but that's what they do. They're a good defensive team like us. But I thought that stretch we really moved the ball, but I think it was predicated off of our defensive toughness and getting stops.
Josh Goldman, WWS Sports Animal. Coach, how'd you feel about your defense underneath the basket, especially with Serge and Perkins guarding Gasol and Randolph?
I thought they did a great job. Those are two, all-star type players. They've both made it in years past, and Gasol, if he didn't get hurt, I'm sure he would have probably made it this year. But I thought they both did a good job of making all their shots tough, and I thought Nick and Steven came in, and did a good job. Steven only had 3 points. 5 rebounds. Perk only had 1.8 rebounds, but they both impacted their game. The 48 minutes that they played was a big part of how we won the game tonight.
Nick Gallo, Thunder.ma.com. Moment late, Kevin hits Serge in the corner. He swings it to Thabo. What did you like most about that sequence just in terms of manufacturing shot? That
was probably our best play in the second half, of just moving the basketball. The ball can't get stuck in your hands, and KD does a great job with that. I mean, he almost had a triple-double tonight, but his passing is really taken another step in the right direction. But we have to continue to talk about that, and we will get better. Our assist level has gone up this year. But, Kevin, that play, particularly that play in the second half, was a big play.
Scott, David Garrett, 107.7 The Franchise. You switched your defense with Serge and Kendrick on Zach and Marc Gasol tonight. Was that to surprise them, or because you thought that matched up better?
No, I mean we can go either way, really. You just have to pick one. I thought both guys have to really be on defensively to make it tough on those two players, because they play a lot of minutes, they get a lot of touches. They're involved in offense every time down court, but that's their style of play, and they should play that way. They got two really terrific offensive bigs, but I think Serge has really developed as the years gone by, his interior defense on the post. And we know Perk, what he brings to our team. He brings that toughness, the experience that makes it tough for scoring bigs.
Jeremy Griffin, 1340thegame.com. You just talked about Serge and his development. Through Kevin's big run, the 30-plus points, Serge was not just slouching offensively. He's been a force all year long. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I think we've all seen a lot of our players, for the last 5 or, Kevin, 6 years now. So sometimes you forget all the developments that they've had over the years. Kevin's the same way. He's a much better player from the first month that we had him to today, and that just doesn't happen through osmosis. It happens through all the work that our guys put in, not only our players but our building. I'm proud of all of our people. Everybody plays a part in what we do, from everybody. But I love what Serge has done. He's really has improved his game on both ends of the floor. He's done a great job. He's definitely improved in a lot of areas, and he's improved his English a lot. Him and I have great conversations now. It's no longer run faster, jump higher, but he's done a great job of really improving his game.
Hey, Scott, like you're without Russell, they're without some guys tonight, but still, what sort of value does a game like tonight have, and obviously playing them earlier this year, have for guys like Steven and Reggie? It just seems like you guys keep finding the Grizzlies in the playoffs. What's the value in a game like tonight for those guys?
Well, I think all the minutes that they play is valuable minutes. The thing about our team, we have guys that can play and guys that don't play, that have to wait and be ready, but our minutes have to be earned. Just because you played well the last game doesn't mean that you're going to play the next game. You have to earn those minutes, and we have guys that have done that all year. But I love that about our team. We have a committed group that's going to continue to get better. And I thought Steven and Perk did a good job on their bigs. And Nick comes in. He's so reliable. He didn't only play 10 minutes, but they were minutes that were all-out minutes.
We started the game off great defensively, and we built off of that. And offensively, we played a little slow, but I think we picked it up in that second half, or the second quarter, and built some momentum going to the second half. We got to credit Serge, Perk, Nick, Steven for coming out there and playing hard and forcing those guys a tough shot.
Kevin, 7 of your 8 assists went to Serge Ibaka. Were you looking for him right away on most of those plays, or was it just? Yeah.
Teams are starting to blitz the pick and roll and trying to get it on my hands. So Serge is doing a good job of rolling and catching that thing and knocking it down. And he's made good decisions too. Passing off the top of where that three was big. And, so he's doing a great job.
Is that type of 3-1 that deserves to go down after a good ball movement like that?
Yeah, we missed some. He missed some easier ones early on, and it felt good for it gave us a boost, I think, when he hit that shot. And, because he been playing hard our game and knocked that one in. It was a big play for us.
You guys able to play for a little bit more pace in that second quarter? Was that the key to that?
Yeah, man. We were getting stops, but we were jogging up the court on offense. So we want to play with some pace, get some things moving, and I think that's what we did in that second quarter.
As a lot of Thunder fans expected, Kevin Durant was back over the 30-point mark. He scored 31 tonight. Serge Ibaka added 21, and Reggie Jackson added 12, the 3 players in double figures. Oklahoma City's now 39-11, and we'll be back home on Wednesday. Our next Thunder report coming up tomorrow after shoot-around. I'm David Garrett for 107.7 The Franchise.